Since all of the major ball brands strive to pack as much all-around performance into every model, that is likely less true than ever. For the new season, all the major manufacturers have introduced updated versions of their distance golf balls along with a variety of other fresh products. In order to produce the desired flight characteristics for the long game without sacrificing feel and control, the high end of the market is all about getting the golf ball's numerous layers to operate even better together. However, golf balls that are primarily made to enable players with slower swing speeds get the most distance are progressively being improved by giving them as much feel and control as possible. We have tested the top distance golf balls currently on the market, and these are our top recommendations. The most popular golf ball on the professional tour is the Titleist Pro V1, which is also possibly the biggest equipment brand the sport has ever seen. The Pro V1 has been improved by Titleist's engineers with a high-gradient car in its 23rd year. Faster ball speeds and reduced long game spin are encouraged by the redesigned core, which is initially firmer at the exterior and gradually softens in the center. In testing, the mid-iron performance, which produced less spin and a little more distance, was the primary standout. The Pro V1 produced exceptional ball speed and distance from a dependable, powerful ball flight, which is especially the case when hitting shots off the tee. What truly surprised us about the Pro V1 was how consistent it was on the course and on a launch monitor. The Pro V1 is the slightly lower spinning variant of the two Pro V1X. In our opinion, it continues to reign supreme in the golf ball industry. Long drive in its name indicates that the ball must perform well. On paper, that seems to be the case since Bridgestone is collaborating with the World Long Drive Association to produce a ball that will have maximum power every shot. What are the main conclusions then? Well, there is a gradational coating that is tougher on the exterior and gradually softer in the center, as well as a smooth 330 dimple cover for greater aerodynamics. It performed well in testing in terms of distance, but we were especially happy with the amount of spin the E9 generated in the mid-iron section. It also felt a touch softer off the face than we had anticipated. It didn't feel as soft as other versions, but it will still work well on a fast, firm golf course. Despite the name Long Drive, it is a very playable golf ball overall and is quite playable from a variety of location. The distance and spin were both reliable, and the E9 provided excellent value for the money. With its extra-large, high-energy core designed to increase distance with a high launch at various swing speeds, the Warbird name has come to be associated with both distance and speed in the brand's ball line. All of this costs at least half as much as the models on our list that are more expensive. The Warbird feels quite heated, and it is undoubtedly firmer than the high-end ones. It also produced a robust ball flight with lots of roll, but the gain in distance is most noticeable when using irons and wedges, which will benefit golfers who want to eke out a little more length. When attacking the green, it is comparatively sensitive and offers a respectable amount of stopping force. The longevity of the golf ball is a final issue worth mentioning. It's easy to ignore this detail, but for the player this ball is intended for, it takes a significant amount of contact to mark or damage it. The name of the golf ball distance gives a clear indication of its objectives. Off the tee, it was extremely long, with our tester adding about 15 yards with the driver, similar to the other models listed in this area. That nearly prevents a club from being lost during the approach play. In our testing, this ball, which is among the best distance golf balls available, appeared to offer a solid trajectory that was unaffected by the swirling winds. It is also exceedingly resilient. The ball's great resilience was immediately obvious. The distance is less controlled than other, more expensive models, so there is still some compromise when it comes to playing more delicate shots around the greens. But if you have a greater handicap, this will probably work for you. According to Taylormade, The Distance Plus delivers high-velocity distance performance on all shots. Golfers will encounter a ball built for speed thanks to reactant speed curve and high-speed, low-drag aerodynamics. In our tests, the Distance definitely corresponded to a high-end golf ball, and the outcomes were bountiful. All facets of the game received positive feedback on the face, and the golf ball itself has a useful alignment tool that will help line up tee strokes and putts. Once more, this is a fantastic all-around performer that is incredibly resilient. During testing, we played 18 holes with the same ball, and despite being hit by trees and receiving turbo shots, there was little wear and tear. Overall, it will assist golfers who want to launch the ball farther off the tee, and a variety of golfers will find the price to be reasonable. Thanks for watching. For your convenience, you can click on the links in the description below and view all details on our recommended products,